Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Beardy here today, and between now and Christmas I'm going to be bringing you some Fallout themed Christmas stories written by everybody out in the community. This first one is brought to us by Nicktastic, and it's a very good Christmas story. It is a rendition of The Night Before Christmas, but before we get into that, there are two things you must remember. One, like, share and subscribe and be awesome, because it's Christmas time. And the second one is, right now, I want you to pause the video. I want you to wrap yourself up in a nice blanket, get all comfy, get yourself a nice cup of cocoa with some marshmallows in it or some cinnamon sticks, and get ready for this very nice story. Alright, let's begin, shall we? 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the shack not a creature was stirring, not even a rad-rat. The stockings were hung by the fire pit with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The wastelanders were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of mut-fruit danced in their heads. As the overseer in her kerchief and I in my cap had just set our guns down for a long winter's nap, when out in the waste there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bunk to see what's the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. To the moon on the breast of the nuclear ash gave the lustre of midday to the space station's crash. When what to my wondering eyes should they tag but a fusion-powered sleigh and 8 muted radstag? With a power armor driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than Scorched Beast his corsairs they came, as he whistled and shouted, and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the world, to the top of the mire, now dash away, dash away, dash away flyer. As the world that before the nuclear blast fly, with the blast meets with an obstacle, it triumphs from the sky. So up to the bunker the corsairs flew, with the sleigh full of plans, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a pound. He was dressed in power armour from his head to his foot, and all of his weapons were tarnished with ash and with soot. A bundle of armour he had flung on his back, and he had looked like a merchant just opening his pack. His headlamp how it twinkled, his paint job how merry, his guns were so shiny, his sights like a cherry. His fusion go charged and his power armour to full, and clearly he was winning the RNG roll. When he exited his power armour, his postal outfit glistened, a strong, sturdy man bound for his mission. He was full of the right special and a jolly old elf, and I gawked when I saw, in spite of myself, a wink of his eye and a turn of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and pointed his finger at his jetpack started to glow, and gave a kazaa, up the chimney he rose. His jetpack to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like a zing of a missile. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas, Wasteland, and to all, a good night. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a very nice story. I do like the fact that I'm apparently Santa in this story, I hope. That's a very lovely story, Nicktastic. I might have butchered it a little bit because I can't remember the rhyming structure for Twas the Night Before Christmas, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and what I will do is I will transcribe this into the description down below, and you can read it for yourself if you would like. And if Nick is happy with it, I'm happy with it, and I hope you guys are having a very lovely run up to Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the story. There are more to come, but you guys know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and until the next time, not only stay awesome, but Merry Christmas.